Welcome back to the series, and today we are going to talk about why you should not stick to social media platform and why you should have your own email list. Let me ask you a simple question. What happens if you lose your social media accounts? Most of you will be non-existent if your social media is taken away from you. And does your business suffers from that? Absolute big fat yes. And if you are not on social media, your business suffers. And if the answer to the question is yes, your business suffers, then you are in real deep trouble, my friend, and you are unaware about it. You will not see many people talking about this because this is the actual real side of freelancing that I am trying to present in front of you, where I discuss the real problems you might face in the journey. I'm not here focusing on how you can make more and more money. I'm here to talk about the struggles alongside the money aspect. Well, the very simple answer to the question is that the fact 99% of you will be back to square one. So you will be back to where you started from. This is one thing you would have never thought it through. Imagine if LinkedIn suddenly decides to restrict your account, which it does at times without any solid reason, and you will have to go through their chat support. That is one hell of a task because I have faced this thing myself. My account has been restricted multiple times because of the things that I say here. And before I got on here, I was actually very active on LinkedIn, and the influencers, they didn't like my stuff, so they simply used to report it. And due to the mass reports, I suffered a lot because of these restrictions. So what happens if LinkedIn restricts it? What happens if Instagram decides to block your account? What are you going to do? How your business will cater to the clients that you had? So will you do it all over again? Well, most of you will answer yes, but once you build 10,000 followers on a certain social media platform, starting from zero, now that's a difficult task. And you cannot be a top freelancer, a good or a stable freelancer, if you are solely relying on social media. See, I came to social media as a freelancer after serving 4 years in my career. That time, I dived in social media. Before that, it was all apart from the social media platforms. I was not very active on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. You see, the top class of freelancing is very different. Now, I consider myself to be in the top class because I have spent enough time, I have grinded, and I'm still grinding every single day. The top class is built different. What you are doing is you are hanging out with people who are at your level, whereas I am still hanging out with people who are above my level, who know more than me, who have spent more time than me, who are generating more money than I do. So my circle is different. That doesn't mean that people who are at my level, I do not respect them. I do respect them, but apart from having people in my network who are at my level, I need people who know more than me. And similarly is the case with you. You need people like me who know more than you and who are willing to share their insights with you. You are not looking at the bigger picture, because if your influencers will start telling you this stuff, they will start teaching you this stuff, you will be a direct threat to them. And they do not want you to be a threat. They want you to be a consumer, and that too a loyal consumer, that you buy their first course, then you didn't got any results from the first course. Here is an updated version. No, second course also didn't give you results. Take my third course, then take my masterclass. That's how you became their loyal customer. That's how you become a follower, not a creator. If you follow me, you have to be a creator. If you are just watching my videos and you are not making anything out of it, you are simply wasting your time. I am doing this for people who are like me. I'm doing it for my 2018 self. I'm creating the kind of content that I needed when I started. So what is the solution? You need to invest in people and bonds. Not the security bonds, not the tradable bonds, the bondings emotionally, mentally, or even financially, if you can sense it in a client or client freelancer relation. But you need to invest yourself into real life people. You have to make it more than a follower. You have to become a part of their life. You need, and I say need because you need to make meaningful connections from social media, but then take them to another platform. By another platform, I mean the platforms where you have a higher degree of control. It can be your private WhatsApp group, it can be your private Telegram community, it can be your email newsletter, it can be your website, or it can be 100 different things where you have access to your people. Where people, when they want to reach out to you, they can reach out to you. When you want to reach out to them, you can reach out to them. So, for example, if LinkedIn bans your account, but you already have a private Telegram community, so you still got access to those people with whom you have spent a lot of time on LinkedIn for the last 1 or 2 years, or for how long you have been on LinkedIn. Again, I will focus on this thing that you need to invest your time in connections and people. So build connections and interact with your community, with the people that you have. Because on the ground reality, people invest in hopes and products. Now take me for instance. Most of you will not know about my private Telegram community that I am running for the last 2 years. It has only 40 members and we discuss stuff over there. They have any doubts, they just put it over there. Every single day I refer at least 2 to 3 freelancers for an opportunity, for a gig. And this community is only for people who are genuinely interacting and connected with me for a while. It is not for everybody. The communities I built for free initially were also for my only first level connects. I do not want the masses. I want only the ones out of those masses who are willing to take action. And I have been very vocal about this thing since day one. Your Facebook, Dancer.com, Upwork, Fiverr, they are not the iceberg. They are just a tip. The whole iceberg is below. Take your business apart from social media, because this personal branding stuff and these LinkedIn followers and all that stuff, it's very easy. Building meaningful connections and sustaining them in the longer run, that's very difficult. That is pretty much it for this video. Now I hope you will take some action. Build an email list. Give a freebie or something of value to people so that you get their email in exchange. Because once you have a person's email, it becomes really easy to set a one-on-one communication with them, to build your credibility, to build your trust. And it is not necessarily just to sell. Like if you have an email list, it's for your own audience. It's your brand as a whole. It doesn't mean if you have an email list, you need some product to sell. No, you can provide them information that's exclusive to them and make it available to the general public later on. Again, what is this behavior? The subscriber count ain't rising like the quality of the videos and the content that I am creating. Do something about it, man. Do something. That's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.